I'm not an artistic person. So we have a basic heart shape for Valentine's Day. Now we have our frosting that's chilled off a little bit in the fridge. And we'll put some frosting on it. Well, not the best heart shape in the world, but we kind of get the idea. So, leftover frosting, you can even treat it as pudding. That's what my husband did. He saw one little dish of it in the fridge. He thought I had made pudding, and yes, he ate it and enjoyed every bit of it. Okay. We can decorate this with whipping cream, and the kind of whipping cream we're going to make is an orange-flavored base whipping cream, just so it's a nice different flavor than the chocolate. So 2 cups of cashews. Again, don't need the fancy ones. Break these up a little bit. 1 3/4 cup whole orange. I held this orange. This is a 3/4 cup measure. And before I put the orange in there, that's a little bit more than 3/4 cup, but we're going to go ahead and put the whole thing in. Cut it up a little bit. Squeeze a little bit, get some juice in there. Okay, 2 dates, medjool dates. They have the pit in them. So you take the pit out, and if they're nice and soft, you can go ahead and put them in without soaking. Blend the whole thing up, and you'll have whipping cream. Now, to put the whipped cream on, I kind of just want it around the edges and along the bottom. So you can just take and put some in a little baggie. Scoosh it down to a corner. Just cut a little bit off, and you've got your own little pastry bag, kind of, sort of. It works in a pinch if you don't have a real pastry bag. So we're just going to... There you go. Not artistic, but that is a finished cake, and it didn't take that long to put together.
Hello, this is Chef John from FoodWidgets.com with a follow-along sourdough multiple day, multiple post recipe. So this is day 1. We're going to make our starter. So here's what I want you to do. And of course you're going to rewind this and play it a few times. But take a cup of flour and a cup of warm water in a plastic or glass container and whisk it together. This is what's called the San Francisco sourdough starter. We're going to make bread without yeast. Well, that's not true. We're going to use yeast, but we're going to use wild yeast that's in the air and it's in the flour already. What I'm using there is just a regular bread flour, and just whisk it together. It's going to look kind of like a pancake batter. We're going to leave it out at room temperature. We're going to cover it with a paper towel and a rubber